have been great. Oh.
Testing 1, 2.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, it's Thursday. I had to replug up everything, so sound should be good. Had to rerun all the cables and everything and tape everything down, and everything's good.
Peanut butter.
Smashing.
This is my lunch.
Yeah. Ron finished his sandwich, so we're all
Still
good
a couple
here.
of bites left here. I'm thinking about eating it, but I'll tell you what. When I shut up and y'all talk, I'll just eat that.
Yeah, just eat some sandwich.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks. Hey, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's ReaperLive, our favorite night of the week. ReaperLive, the show where we blend painting, gaming,
Geekery.
and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. I am Ron.
I'm John.
I'm Lauren.
And this is ReaperLive, the highest rated show on Twitch. If you don't believe us, just check it out yourself. Are we going to ever change this? It's just something I just automatically just do now.
It's something that you did when you were in the old studio.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a
long time
while.
ago, and you just got stuck saying it.
Maybe we should try a new intro.
I always mix up gaming and geekery and all that.
Painting, which we never paint.
Yeah.
Gaming, which
We
never
barely
really
talk
game,
about.
And then geek culture, which we do talk about.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
talk about that.
We are geek culture, right? That's our new hashtag.
Yeah.
We are geek culture.
Let's go ahead. Writing that down.
Peanut butter. Ooh. Okay. So anyway, it's been crazy, y'all. The last couple weeks have just been
Insane.
we always say that. Here's the thing. You know the story, the boy cried wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, wolf. And we're like, oh, really, wolf? Oh, it's boy. We're like, it's been crazy. They're like, oh, really been crazy? And you're like, yeah, it's been crazy.
Every 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
you say that.
And then now we go, oh, things have been crazy around here. Like, sure, yeah, right. Yeah, we understand. Yeah, whatever. But no, really, they have been. So, the move has been,
Progressing.
going really, really well.
Yeah, we have a bunch of photos and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
The production team has really been killing it over there, getting things set up and everything. We're just trying to again, I think that maybe that's our new hashtag. Keep swimming, or keep your head above water, or somebody throw me a life preserver. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing about the move, or any move in general, is when you realize how much stuff you have. Just how much.
And that, right, Lauren, is not just when we're moving the Reaper, just moving in all walks of life.
Yeah.
Personally, business-wise, it sucks. It just moving sucks in general.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad in December we moved from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor because that cut like half the move.
Y'all
And
were on
then-
the 3rd floor?
Oh yeah, we were on the 3rd floor of our apartment, and then luckily we're now on the 1st floor with a yard for the dogs.
And you got
but
dogs.
Yeah.
Because dogs on the 3rd floor.
Hades was not happy.
But moving down 3 flights of stairs?
Oh, that sucks. We hired movers for the furniture.
Oh, did you?
I was
Good.
like, I'm not doing
Yeah.
that.
Something cool about moving in the EU, UK, I think, and Spain or something. I saw some videos of how they move their furniture. So if somebody's in chat that can correct me wrong, but I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they move in through like a balcony, like double door.
Yeah.
But they do it outside. So they have these big machines that are elevators, and you put all your stuff on like a platform, and then it moves it up to that window, and then you move it into your apartment. So you never have to carry it upstairs or anything like that.
Here at Reaper, we're very European like that. Because we have our balcony upstairs, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And we have the double doors.
Yeah.
And we just take a forklift and a pallet and you raise it up and you put your stuff
Is that how
on.
you're going to move your stuff?
You damn right that's how we are. I think Paul and Justin moved my couch into my office.
Oh.
I think they're the ones who did it.
Like up the
But they're not
stairs and
here
all
now. So we're going to I'm going to get Kevin, we're going to shove it down the hallway and then hopefully we'll have a pallet and a forklift at the end of the stairs to take the stuff down.
You could always go to Kit Shop. Just move it out that way. Forklift it down.
Yeah, no. Because we got a forklift area right there by the top of the double doors. We're good. We don't.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah,
with the skull.
we do.
Yeah, that's the little gate just unscrews and we just open
Yeah,
the double doors and it goes right out.
That's what it's
how they
designed
That's
for.
how they got it up there. It's terrible. Hyperbody moving is terrible. It's the worst.
Oh, oof. Hey, Kodiak. Hey, everyone.
Well, while we're talking about it, do you want to just jump right into the move stuff
Yeah,
and
let's
just
show our
see how things are
pictures.
going? Okay.
I think Lauren had a good ones of the old factory.
Yeah.
So I'll start here.
I tried to do it fast.
We need like a little time lapse.
Let's do inset. Sorry.
Try to see if this is
There we go.
important.
No time for wool. That is the way to do it. Oh, hey, look at
yeah.
there. So that's the old internet area.
Yep, this is internet. That's where all the shelves, where all the jumbos and box sets and everything were. Courtesy of Ron taking those down.
Me and Kevin.
Yep, and Kevin, yep.
Yes.
Yeah, and there used to be like big shelves like this. All
Yes.
all right here.
Yeah.
And they took those down.
And then there actually used to be a table.
The table right there. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
so,
the cool stuff.
Oh, let me move that off the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. John's gonna describe it a little bit better, but we have some upgrades now.
Oh, yeah. I heard about the upgrades.
Yeah, we can draw. We can do circles. Like
You got a telestrator. You got the Madden telestrator.
Yes. So in the past,
Boom.
let me go to. So in the past, when I wanted to do telestration, I had to like open up Procreate, change the background to green, and then add it as the whole thing, and then you would have to draw on the iPad. But yesterday, the streaming software that we use had an update, and they have this new telestrator that is like built into it, and so now you can like
great.
draw on stuff.
That's
and
so cool.
Point things out. It's pretty neat.
That is so cool. Well, like Lauren was saying, right there where she drew her circle, there used to be another table, the long table. If you've ever been to the warehouse, the old warehouse, if you walk through internet, that door there you see goes into the old foyer, which is I guess still the foyer.
Oops, sorry.
Whoops. And then we used to have a table right there where Lauren and the internet team would process orders.
And then
I never knew that wall was blue.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that dark
yeah.
blue.
Took down the last shelf. I was like, what the hell?
yeah, actually, you're right. I never knew that it was blue either.
It's a pretty blue.
Let's see. Let's do this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was this today or
Yeah,
yesterday?
that's today.
Today.
Yeah, I took it about like an hour ago.
Okay.
But yeah, all these shelves, all the blue shelves that used to have all of our minis hanging up so that we can pull the orders, they're starting to come down. Real
Oh,
soon.
it's kind of cool in there.
Yeah,
It's so much brighter in there.
Yeah, there used to be a shelf right there, right here, and I think some more like down here.
Yeah.
Grossetti, I can handle it. I can do it, man. I can do it. I've watched enough football. I know how to do it. Yeah, so all the metals have been taken down. Like I said, the blue walls have been taken down.
It's so open now. It's so
It's
bright.
getting there. I think, and the plan is tomorrow morning. Well, this is just for me. Tomorrow morning, Kevin and I are going to go back into internet, and we're going to take down the remaining shelves. I hate it. And we're going to take all those down. And then I think after lunch, the entire team's going to come over, and they're going to start palletizing, moving things around.
Yeah, the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can see there just off the camera to the right, there's a lot more shelves to be taken down.
Let's see. We looked at that one. These are the shelves. Are these the shelves you're referring to?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those were where the paint was stored.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where Bonita and the paint department had all of the extra blue bins of paint. Oh, actually, no, they changed the box storage
To
now.
the white bins.
Yeah, some extra white bins and everything.
So you break them down.
Yeah,
and put
4-foot
them.
shelves. You have the runners and the verticals, the horizontals, and then the plywood itself, which is stupid heavy.
And then we just forklift them over, and then rebuild them wherever we need them.
Yeah, and I don't think these are going to go anywhere. I don't think, are they? They're
Probably.
Well, I don't know if we have space for all this stuff.
Yeah, probably storage at this point.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Somewhere
Yeah.
upstairs, maybe. Oh.
Oh, this is the paint department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so empty.
Tazlanch just got notice today that the Sharkbot Ballista has only been postponed 2 weeks. So I'm going to move it back up from the 27th to the 13th, I think. So it'll be the 13th, just FYI. We'll talk about that when we get to new releases.
Yeah.
We had an issue.
Look at all the
That's where someone got murdered.
yeah, paint on the wall,
Yeah.
paint all over the floor. Yeah. I'm gonna miss the paint department.
Yeah, all the little specks and
Yeah.
spots.
It gave it
old
character.
colors.
Yeah.
And then same blue walls that they painted the
The
free
new
floating ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is the old shelves out in the warehouse.
How'd
Yeah.
they get so much blue paint?
Well, we have a paint department.
Oh, fair.
Not a warehouse thing.
That's not my
but-
warehouse. That's my dog. I accidentally said that.
Oh, it was an accident?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, that by the way, Aries update. My
getting
German
bigger.
Shepherd. Yeah. Well,
Chaos Queen. Yes, we're going to lose our deposit.
Oh, from this. Hey, I guess we can just give them paint so they can paint it.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
As
I
in
think
good
that's
faith.
Yes, I think that's a good
And then they
idea.
can trade us whatever they make.
shirt.
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, we haven't talked about who's buying it yet.
Oh, have we not?
Dave told me not to. So.
Oh.
He doesn't want to curse it, so he wants to wait
Makes-
until it's fully
makes
done.
Perfect sense.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Makes perfect sense.
But yes.
But yeah, that's Aries.
Oh yeah.
My little pup.
And then I'll just go back to the top of the list because there we go. There's a nice little panorama
Ooh.
of
The new warehouse.
some of the changes. This is
That
from
fish eyes really whacking me up.
Yeah, it's a panoramic view
Okay, so this is staying on top of casting.
on top of casting. Yeah, front right corner. I'll do some better shots.
Okay, I'm getting dizzy looking at it.
Oh yeah, those are some of the just random ones I've been grabbing.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is the shot from casting again.
Yes,
shot.
yeah, same shot, but not panorama. I wanted to show because I've been taking a lot of photos from the Ron's office basically, but now there's shelves all in the way, so you can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
But kind of the progress from the past couple of weeks is y'all got all of these white boxes, like you got all of these white boxes here set up, and then moving over the freestanding blue walls here.
Yes. So the blue walls hold metal triads, things like the pokey tools. The white bins should be all of our plastic models, and they have little hooks.
Oh yeah, I have pictures of that.
Yeah.
It's like a big version of internet.
Here you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you've been to the old shop, like Lauren said, you'll remember that the internet department, it's still funny how we called it that, but the order fulfillment department for consumers and retailers, also known as internet, everything was just on hooks, single figures on hooks, no 6-packs, no boxes to take things out of it. It took too much time. So that was for consumer orders, retail orders. The distribution area on the other side of the building, the big warehouse, the main part of the warehouse, that was for distributors, where it's just a thing in our industry where things are pulled in 6s. Instead of ordering weird quantities, you order everything in half dozens. So all the 6-packs stayed out there in the main warehouse. Well, like Lauren, and so with this now, explain why we're doing it like this.
So essentially, we're combining the internet and the distribution department together. So it's a little bit easier for us to pull both kinds of orders, but also we would always have to go out there, restock internet, go grab a 6-pack.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. And so when we moved warehouses, we were like, you know what? We're just going to combine the two, make the bins like easy, accessible. And Dave and David did a lot of working with what kind of pegs and everything to make it the easiest.
It was a lot. What's funny though is this is the way it used to be. Now, not nearly in the same scope and size. This is the way it used to be at Smith Street back in the 1990s. Everything was all in the same area. Now, of course, at that time, you only had 250 SKUs as opposed to 6,000 now or whatever we've got, right? So it was a lot less space to work around. But the concept, though, it's the same concept we used back then in 1995, with your 6-packs and your loose pieces in a bin. We didn't have hooks then. We just used an open 6-pack. That was back when our 6-packs used to be corrugated cardboard.
Oh, yeah.
All the 6-packs were corrugated cardboard. They weren't chipboard like we use today. That's so funny.
And so now it looks like
I can tell some old ass stories too. You know?
Old is new again. Why did y'all go away from this? Did you say why?
So it was that way on Smith Street. It was. I cannot remember when we stopped doing that. I'm trying to remember on Mill Street if we had a distribution area, and I think singles were pulled out there as well. I don't know when we started the switch to pulling the singles on. I remember when we came up here to Denton, our internet department was the Z racks. We called these. We had these orange racks. The foot was in the shape of a Z. We called them Z racks. It's just funny how things get their names.
Gross. And you had racks hanging from them?
Yeah, we had the racks hanging on those. And then, but the cool thing is you could move your internet department wherever you wanted to. That was back in the day. We only had 40 orders a week.
And not 1,000 different miniatures.
Yeah.
Right. Now, you were in the hundreds for sure, but it is obviously it's not nowhere like it is today. But
We'll get to that,
it used to be like that. So
Yeah,
it's just interesting.
Somebody also mentioned the open door. That was just because they're forklifting stuff in and out. So we usually have that bay door closed.
Oh,
I tell my rack all I want to. I draw Caroline.
this one right here?
Oh yeah, look at John's new feature.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
I can just pull up comments
Yeah,
onto the
you can-
screen.
Okay, so you can fancy.
Yeah, essentially, we keep it closed for the most part. Although it has been very
Really cold last week.
okay, yeah.
It was freezing cold last week.
I think it was 47 degrees in the warehouse for a while.
Yeah, which
47?
right, it's not quote unquote cold unless you're standing in it, working in it. It wasn't good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't good. And the heater, we're having a problem with our new heaters and weren't working. But I'm sure
It's
that'll
being worked on,
I'm
but
sure it'll be fixed soon.
oh yeah,
But it's been today and the last couple of days have been actually pretty nice.
it's
right?
been really nice. Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be nice. Then the weekend's going to be nice too.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for a giveaway?
We're getting to that point.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's
All
try
right,
it.
here you go.
Okay.
So what kind of new features?
Had
Oh,
to get
looks
to-
No, this
same
isn't
old
new.
features.
This one's the same.
Cosmic Flood.
Yep.
Freya's Valkyrie. Oh, I cannot.
Aberlane of Darnassus.
There you go.
Here, I'm gonna. Okay. J1121.
Mhm.
Casmania 7.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I can read it a little bit better on this thing. Let's go.
Exclamation point claim if we said your name. Oh, because you can see the thing.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah. Exclamation point claim. This is episode 241. And if you do, you can follow the instructions in chat. If you follow exclamation point I won something question mark right there. If you follow that link and all the information in that text, and you'll get your gift card. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. we're working on it. We're moving, grooving.
You got more pictures?
I do.
Was that it? Let's
Yeah.
look at more pictures.
Let's go.
1 second. Let me get ready here.
I think the hardest part was when metal was moving between the two buildings. That has been the hardest thing we've had to do so far.
Yeah, and the hardest part about doing that, in particular, was when we were taking the metal figures off the hooks to put in our bins with the backer cards.
Yep.
Someone put staples in
Yeah.
all the backer cards.
That was a
Not closed staples.
Yeah. From what I heard from a birdie, that it was a while back. Those used to be stapled to the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
Because they wouldn't move.
Yeah, and when they moved places, they
Oh,
just
they had to-
ripped them out and then put a new sticker over them. So some of them did
So
had
hundreds
hundreds.
of these things had staples poking through their backer card. So when you grab the stack, if you're not careful, you may need to go to get a tetanus shot. I think I do. No, get a tetanus shot. Actually, I didn't draw blood. Knock on wood. I did not draw blood getting pricked by one of these staples. But I don't know about Vicky and Dave
Yeah.
or Kevin or anybody else for that matter who was putting this stuff up.
I grabbed some bones ones today from that one rack that was on the board. Got a staple.
Gotcha.
Yep, it got me.
Bleed?
No, not
Okay,
quite.
good. All right. No tetanus shot for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, there's all those metal figures. We got our box sets, kits, all that down that aisle right there. So if we miss something, we just go grab it real quick.
And I believe Ruben was putting up new lights today, but I think that was under the mezzanine.
I think so.
Are there are no lights here in the hall? Do you need? How's the visibility? Is it?
That's pretty good.
It looks
So you
okay
can-
from
I mean,
here.
yeah. Like when you're walking, it's
not
so
too
good.
dark. Remember once we put those new lights up in the old, the blue internet, it really it was really bright.
Yeah, because the lighting is pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You can see some shadows on the ground there, so you can kind of see where the shadows are falling. But
Rat Master, you're welcome.
yeah,
Cool. All right. See what else?
let's
Anything
see.
else
We
you
got
got there?
we got some pegs. Oh, this is casting now. So Gant moved in mold making, so she has her own little cave back there, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's nice in there. I like being in there. I don't
Is
know
it-
what it's gonna
how's
sound
the
like when.
space?
It is a little tight, but casting has always been a little tight. Like when you're actually casting on this line here, like
Draw
in the
your
middle.
illustrator.
I have too many things.
Where do you stand, John? Draw a little stick man.
Yeah.
Where
So you
stand.
you walk back and forth right here.
Okay.
So
By God, you paid for it. You may as well
yeah,
use it.
so this is always pretty tight right here. So sometimes you bump your elbow right here on those little things. Yeah. What needs to change though is you can see that this thing is level, so this needs to go up, so that it's at an incline,
Oh, right.
so the molds can roll down.
Yeah.
Right
Have you
now
been-
they're just
Have you been
flat.
casting on this already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I normally cast over here.
Okay.
In this line. But yeah, the Jerry hasn't been on, so I don't know what it's gonna be like once Jerry's on. I don't know what it's gonna sound like in there.
Ooh, yeah.
So and Jerry is the big machine that sucks air from this
Yeah,
tube
keeps
right
the air
here.
moving. Max Powers was asking if it was easy to still get stuff from. I guess you were asking about getting stuff for the store from the warehouse. Yeah, it's still easy. Yeah, I think that's what you're asking.
No, because
it's gonna be a walk.
yeah, he's referring to because in the past people would come into the game store, the old game store.
Yep.
And then they would be able to go back into internet to shop or to find something
The
on the wall.
customers would be going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But now
the walk is. It's a little further. It's down the hill. It's coming back up the hill is the worst
Yeah.
part.
but what happens now is most of the times when you're in the store, the employees will write it down and the employees will drive down, get it, and bring it back to you.
It's just a little. It's just instead of across, it's just down. I think it's comparable. I think.
No.
No.
We're talking about the old game store when it was over there.
Yeah, when it was in the
Oh.
same warehouse.
They could just
Oh,
walk back
walk
there.
out.
I thought Max was talking about something else.
No.
Oh, hell no. No.
Yeah. So
Michael Janae thinks it's about the same distance, but no, from the when it was in the building itself.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what he's referring to.
No, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a pile of minis.
Yeah. Between the two buildings is probably about the same.
Yeah,
So.
it's yeah. I'm sorry. I thought that's what you were asking about.
That's casting. This is the new shipping area.
yeah.
It's a little cluttered right now,
That's
but
the internet, not internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still figuring out.
Thomas is back there, right?
Yeah, Thomas is back there. We're still figuring out the best way to set things up that'll allow carts and everything to go through. But
it's all a work in progress. But it's all slowly getting done.
yeah, when the forklift's moving and stuff's getting pushed into our little area, we gotta
It's
step out the
definitely
way.
a different energy. I think a different vibe now. Things used to be very sectioned off in the old warehouse, and now it's all kind of together.
Oh yeah,
right?
now I can yell across the warehouse.
Yeah. Especially, you can hear people talking. We were all in the break room during our meeting, and I went outside, and you can hear it all the way across the whole factory.
Really.
John, go
Generally.
back, yeah, go back to that other picture real quick.
Which one?
The one where you're showing the internet department.
Sorry, everything kind of looks the same. This one.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Oh, you can.
Are you gonna
if
tell us straight?
If you look real closely, right here. Oh no, right there. I lied.
Well,
Let me get. This one. You can see my little Hello Kitty speaker. I'm trying to get working.
Oh.
Yeah, right
Uh-oh.
there.
Oh, is it the red one?
Yeah, the little red speaker. Hopefully, we'll be able to blast some music. Have a little bit of fun.
Ruben took down all the flags and the banners from the big warehouse.
Oh, all the new
warehouse today.
the pirate flags and everything. Where's that going?
I imagine back in the same spot or someplace similar.
We're gonna figure it
Like
out.
it's gonna hang from.
I think so.
As you can see, there's the big ghost up here. He's hanging already.
Okay, cool.
There's a spider on the internet. If you look at
Yeah,
the
there's a spider. Let's see what
somewhere.
else.
Well, it might be sideways.
I don't.
Technically.
It's the air conditioning vent tubes need to get moved up.
Up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave's talked about that.
Yeah. Once
they're too far.
Because can you tell us straight where the new mezzanine's going to go,
Oh, I don't even know where it's going.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Lauren?
Aren't we gonna get like a bridge like here ish, give or take?
I think the bridge just crosses the forklift path,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it's mezzanine.
Oh well, technically,
Oh.
technically
So-
it's like right here or something. Yeah.
Yeah, up there. So I think that entire area, Dave. If Dave's in chat, he could probably
The
tell
entire
us.
area?
The whole thing is going to be mezzanine off. Yeah.
Oh, so it'll look like this,
yeah.
and you'll
I'll
have like a
rotate
big
that.
you'll have a big square up there.
And it won't connect over there.
So it'd be like a bridge into
It's
like a
gonna be
bigger
like a bridge into a bigger area. Yeah.
area. So covering all of this,
I
basically.
think so. Dave, come in, Dave. Let us know.
He might not be here, but I can ask him tomorrow.
It's going to connect all the way to the new mezzanine. Is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a catwalk that goes across because we have to have people fall off and make screaming noises, right?
Yeah.
So, like you do.
Interesting. Then
yeah.
you would definitely need lights underneath.
Yeah. After that.
For
when we-
sure. Right.
And what's the whole second floor for? Like is it going to be like this?
Yes, that is my understanding.
and then
Actually,
connect over
gonna
there.
fill in over here too, where the blue wall is on this side. Over there.
Oh.
Connect all the way right there. Yes.
Oh.
That's gonna be Ron's office.
That's my annex. That's right.
And what's that for?
We need space.
Okay.
I think. I mean, personally, but yeah. That's what I think. Exactly.
You could have just sacrificed some of your office to give us a little bit more
No,
space.
I'm not going to do that. And I have to expand somewhere someday. So
Yeah. And I know we have the big thing in the back. I don't have it on these. I don't have it in these folders. But to the right of this, there's a big bay door, and we have a big pad on the back that's built.
Yep.
And I know that there's going to
way.
be like a shed or like a covering there that we're going to use that as a building. A bridge over troubled waters. Yeah. Because Twitch chat named the slide, by the way. The slide has a name.
Oh, what's the
His
slide's
name's
name?
Darwin.
Darwin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing that
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. So his name's Darwin. But yeah,
Makes sense.
and I think that's really all the new building pictures. Really,
Ooh. Yellowest Square. Y'all gonna need to have a Ralph McQuarrie matte painting to really finish the gantry. I think that would be an awesome idea. Ralph McQuarrie was the concept designer for Star Wars.
oh,
Yes, so he developed. He was the concept for all concept artist for.
and
all
they
the,
used a
Star Wars
lot of
stuff.
that stuff for the Mandalorian ending scenes, didn't they? Or
Like the concept stuff.
concept
I'm not sure if
stuff.
Ralph McQuarrie did those, but
Okay.
Ralph McQuarrie was the guy who did all the Star Wars stuff. But yeah, but the idea, yeah, matte painting, that'd be awesome.
oh
Do
yeah,
we know any artists?
we could. I think we do.
Bexa, great question. Great question. Where's the hot tub located? Probably close to my office, I think. But
That's what the mezzanine's for.
exactly, as long as it's near.
Bexa.
Oh, did he do Battlestar Galactica too? That's cool.
It does sound very echoey. The old warehouse.
It's just different. It's just different over there. It's just different. Once you, of course, anything is different after you spend 20 years in this place. It was, and it's gone through so much, you know, from the time we moved in, and I remember cleaning the floors in the new warehouse, that warehouse across the street. We came in and we were not sweeping, like squeegeeing the floors, and all the build out from the drop ceilings and things like that to moving in, and just the way it constantly sort of evolved and moved and developed, and QC moved here and mold making moved there, and it was just a weird. And when the Thomas got moved in, and just when Bones hit, and we added the new internet department got added on,
I bet you it was fun.
it was it's been
exciting.
And then now to move to this, it's a smaller space.
Definitely had to downsize a little
We
bit.
did. We're having to be a lot smarter with our choices. It's just been
I think it's
it's just been a really interesting. What's it got? Food.
Yeah, delivery.
It's been an interesting. It's just interesting. That's the only word I can use. That's a dumb word to use. Interesting, but
Yeah. It's been fun though, like trying to go through stuff and seeing things and
is that a sewing kit or food?
oh,
What is
it's
that?
my little snackle box.
Snackle box.
Yeah.
That's what fishermen do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for a giveaway. So
Ooh,
we're gonna give away snacks.
You're right. It is.
It is an adventure. Green Oaks Gaming. It is an adventure for sure. Max Styles will have to do that at some point.
Do what?
A scale model of a hot tub with someone in it.
Oh yeah.
I believe the snackle box was Target. My mom got it for me.
Is that really a thing,
Yeah.
or did you make that?
Yeah. No, it's a little thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little container box.
Yeah. They used to actually make it from fish tackle box.
Yeah, tackle boxes.
Tackle
yeah.
boxes.
Fishermen.
Yeah.
Called the snackle box. So
Yeah,
when
like wives would like make their little snacks in there. Like,
Did you
really?
just bring it on to show, or are we gonna eat this stuff?
Oh, you want some
Yeah,
marshmallows?
pass it. I do want some marshmallows.
these are the winners, by the way.
yeah.
Oh no, they're not. Wait, are they? Oh, sorry. These are.
It has some marshmallows, some cheddar popcorn.
While Ron's eating, I'll do the
tag
winners.
along, some chocolate.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple marshmallows
And I think that's grape Sour Patch Kids.
and a grape Sour Patch Kid.
All right. There's Jedi Jared,
oh,
Mo Brock, not
Grab that too.
in trouble.
0918. In trouble.
Ooh,
Moonglums
marshmallows are
minis, and Troy Biz 69. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
If we said your name, if your name is on the screen, exclamation point claim. This is episode 241. And exclamation point, I won something, question mark,
good. Those are good.
for all the information.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mo Brock, Moonglum, and Troy Biz. Last ones. So, there you go. Whoa.
Those are pretty good marshmallows.
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
You got that from Dollar Tree?
Yeah, well, the marshmallows, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant that the entire snackle
Oh,
box
no.
came full.
Oh,
What a great
no.
idea.
That would be good. I think there
Oh,
are some. But
Pre-made snackle boxes? No, normally they're
someone's-
custom.
Oh, it's like making a charcuterie board at this point.
Yeah.
A portable charcuterie board.
Yep. Moonglum, you're the last one. All right. What now?
We used to drink tequila on the air. Now we just eat marshmallows.
yeah.
The big sign got taken down, the neon sign. I think we showed that video
Yeah,
last.
we showed that last time.
And it hasn't got put up yet because I think they're waiting for some kind of structure
We
to
had a
put it
meeting
on.
today.
Oh. Oh.
I had a meeting today. It's going to go directly, not directly in the center of the warehouse, but I think if you look, do you have a photo of the main warehouse?
I do not.
There's an air conditioning unit in front of the warehouse. And I believe this to help with the supply issues or power issues, we're going to put it up right, either framing that or right next to it or something like that. But if you're staring at the front of the warehouse, I think either right to the center or just slightly to the right. This is where the sign's going to go.
Oh, okay. So not
I
in
tried
that
to put it in front
dirt
of my
patch.
window. I said, oh, hell no.
Hey, Too Dope. Somebody said something in chat as well. Oh, I saw Lord Dave is in chat.
Yeah.
I missed you too, Kara. Hey,
He's
Lord
coming
Dave.
to ReaperCon.
Lord Dave, I owe you an email or two. Dave volunteered to do my DDRPG encounter tables. All he needs now is the
Lord Dave.
monsters
Yeah.
and the information to make the tables.
Let's go.
It's only been 2 weeks since I asked him to do it, and I've yet to send it to him. But I'm going to send it to you tonight, David Cecil, so be ready.
I know he's been hyping up. I think they're coming to ReaperCon this year.
Yeah. Good. The sign will not be visible from the road at all.
It won't. Yep.
Although, Dave, if you're listening, I think it would be awesome to have that sign in front of the store.
The game
Oh,
store.
it would.
I
I think that
so.
would be pretty badass.
I think so too.
Extremely visible. Not just soon, Dave. Tonight.
Yeah, I because there's nothing visible from the road. So like all of our signage and everything is on the left side, the parking lot side. There, if you're driving along the road, there's no signage for the game store.
Sometimes you see Reaper Game Store open now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Labor Day is the 1st. So ReaperCon is the third through the 31st.
Yeah, 27th to the 31st.
It's a little earlier. We got screwed this year by making it a little earlier. We always like it to be a little later. Quinny LaRue, stop smack talking. Your shirt is still in my grasp. I have not forgot about it. I really haven't. As a matter of fact, I thought about it just today. I'm not kidding. Yeah, if you put the Reaper neon sign in front of the main store,
Yep.
That'd be good.
I think it'd be
you
good.
could see it from the road. Truck drivers would know exactly where to turn.
Yep.
Right? How can you miss it, right? So, Dave, if you're listening, before Ruben puts up the sign, maybe reconsider. But if not, if it's going to go in front of the actual warehouse, that's a good spot for it. But, just saying. I'm not saying, just saying. I'm not saying, though. Exactly, Cranky Dog, exactly. How are they going to know where they are?
Yeah. Okay.
See, look, she's still going. She's...
What's her shirt?
Damn.
That's okay. That's why
A
we
trophy
got
and a Hall of Fame, but nope, got to get that shirt.
what we got next, John.
I mean, I have a few things, but
Go for it.
just remember there's 15 days left for the Reaper's 90-day challenge, so you still could get yours in. I mean, there's still submissions end in 15 days, or 16 days at this point. Oops.
Quinny LaRue, when you get that damn shirt, I want you to wear it every day for a month, and I want pictures every day.
Uh-oh, sorry. I don't know how to get that off,
Oh
but
no.
I colored it. But yeah, it ends on the 15th of February. So yeah, 16 days, and
Chaos Queen, please don't
then
encourage her.
there you go. So there's that.
Yeah.
God, oh, jeez, here we go. All right.
Yeah. What else?
Dad's
Bones 6 info.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
I think,
sure.
and DDRPG, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do all
Let's
that.
do that.
Was there an update for DDRPG?
It's supposed to be one tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. Okay, I was gonna look up the most recent.
Okay.
Because you have
so,
your artwork.
Bone
and stuff.
6.
Because we have your
Well,
artwork.
All right, so Bone 6. Australia should be fulfilled. USA should be fulfilled. Europe. Kit is by himself taking apart the pallets and shipping the orders. By this point, he thought he would have them all done. But he said, now, look, this isn't official, but this is just what Kit told me, pardon me, that one of the pallets got delayed, and he just got it last week.
Okay.
And so he said he was working on that last pallet. I told John today that he said he was getting through 30 orders a day.
Yeah.
Shipping
Yeah.
those. The problem is with Germany, what was the other country?
Austria.
That now every customer has to have their phone number attached to their account. Most customers, we didn't ask them to put their phone numbers in. It wasn't required. But for these European shipments, they are required. So kids having to email all these people as he ships the packages. I'm going to send out an update tomorrow for EU backers saying, if you have not gotten your package yet, please update. Please update your shipping with your phone number. He said that some of the customers are kind of spiky about having to supply their phone number. Like, I guess they think they're going to get spammed or something like that. But that's where they are. That's where we are on the European stuff. I know that Paxton reached out to several customers who missed the pledge manager being closed, and they reached out immediately afterwards, and he was able to get those customers taken care of. So we are pretty much, I mean, we're a lot further along 2 weeks from now than we were 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wrapping up
I think
Phone 6.
Kit also said that he estimates there's probably like 150-ish EU orders left. That was as of like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
So he should be through most of
21st,
those.
actually, yeah.
So here in the next week or so, we should be wrapped up with EU as long as the
This is all Bone
phone
6.
numbers and stuff.
This
Bone
is all
6.
Bone
Yeah, Bone 6.
Bone 6, yeah.
So now if you're an American, an Australian, a European backer, and you've done all your stuff, you paid your shipping, and you haven't gotten your
should have
stuff yet, if you didn't get it, you need to contact help@reaperlive.com. But I think most people have already either done that or they've already gotten their stuff, and I think the majority of the people are good.
Yeah, there's only about like I said, probably I would estimate probably like 100 or less than 100 left.
Yeah,
EU wise,
not a lot.
But other than that, and then the people that are late and yada yada. But we're not
we're
counting
not.
those
Those people. We're not
in the
terribly-
main fulfillment.
Yeah, we're talking about just the core fulfillment. We are
woo.
we
did it.
We have not officially closed Bone 6 yet, but we are damn close to officially saying closed.
And we learned a bunch of lessons, and we have a bunch of plans.
We
for the-
have
for
learned a lot of
future.
lessons.
I know we say that every time.
And our 7th time is a charm.
Yeah.
There's different things that happen every single time.
and this time
Yeah.
we tried something new with
Yep.
the shipping stuff, and
And so we've done it in multiple different ways, and you would think that the 7th time we'll be able to figure it out and get it the way we want to do it.
yeah.
This is not the time or the place to even talk about that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
about to start surmising, but I'm not going to do that.
I know that Dave has been hinting at. He's been talking about it on Reaper Land about the EU facility that we
Yes.
have lined up.
Yes.
So we possibly have an EU, what would you call it, partner or
Yeah.
partner
partner
for the EU shipments.
Yeah.
So-
Shipping partner in the EU.
Yeah, we have a warehouse where we'll have some EU stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
yeah. And
Yes.
that should be happening in the next couple of months. I know Dave plans on taking a trip after the building
After
is
Adepticon.
moved.
After Adepticon.
And then after Adepticon, he's going to fly over there and handle all that stuff.
Things.
So, and then he'll probably update us a little bit more on that when he gets back or before he leaves. I know it's a busy next couple of months for Dave, I think, because you guys are going to Gamma, and you too. You're going to Gamma.
Well, I just talked about that with Dave today, Dave and Bill. I may not.
Oh.
This kind of dovetails into DDRPG.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So DDRPG, since we're talking about Kickstarter, and then we'll go back to the schedule for the year. So the plan is now. Where's the wood? Get ready to knock. The plan is now that I will have all, not just me, but I'm doing the layout, so I'll do the last step. All the books will be ready to go to the printers March 1st. That is the goal. So about 1 month, all the books will be done with layout, all the art, all the writing, all the editing, and we can't wait for everyone to find the errors that we've missed once they go to print, which is why we've been sending out PDFs like crazy, like please. But that's my goal personally, is that all products for the print products for DDRPG are going to go to the printer March 1st. Now we have been working on the figures. John's got masters, right? Courtney's got masters to print. So we've been working on that stuff, but we can go and look at some of the art. As far as the rules go, the Denizens of the Dungeon book is, except for when I give the files to Lord David Cecil, he's going to help me with my encounter tables. Then I'm going to blame it all on him. If it's late, it's his fault. So that's all it needs is encounter tables. The player's guide is, except for just little bitty spots of spit and polish, but I think it's done. I think it really is done. And the Game Master's Vault is almost done. Magic items have to have their magic, their gold piece values tied to them. Some little pieces of art, some little fill-in spots of text, and the appendices. Aside from that book is pretty much done. Now we get into the Westboro Hills book, our setting book, our campaign book. There's a lot of art that needs to be finished for that, but a lot of it has been done. It's coming together really, really nicely, and I think it's going to be a good book too. The last thing is going to be the Fortress of Peril Part 2 and 3. Joe's working on that now. His goal is to have that finished by Valentine's Day, both 2 and 3. And then I'll get that laid out, get the art done, and we'll have that off to the printer as well on February 1st. The Game Master screen, I quote-unquote finished the other night. But I think that when I showed it to Joe, he was like, well, we could do this or that or the other. So there may be a few tweaks to that. So it's finally it's all kind of come together. It's almost ready. Now there's a lot of work to be done on the miniatures from that perspective. But I know John's working on molds, and then COCast is doing the casting, Courtney's doing the printing. So there's a lot of production work to be done for the miniatures still. So because of my self-imposed deadline, March 1st, I think I'm probably skipping Gamma this year.
Okay.
So I can stay and try to finish this up. I would love to go to Gamma and see all the retailers, but I might be best if I just stay here and work on that. Okay.
And it's funny because you guys go to Gamma right after the day after we move in.
They have to close, yeah.
We close on the
building,
old building.
the way it was on the 24th, and we leave on the 25th. So hopefully things will still hold together. And then going back to what John said. Okay, here's something I can show you guys. We can show since we're talking about it. This is some of the spells you guys know we renamed, may or may not know. We renamed some of the spells in from the OSR version to a new version. Same thing with some of the magic items. Instead of calling them pipes of the sewers, the way they've been called since 1E, Joe renamed them the Bone Orchard pipes. Same thing, same exact item, but it'll summon a rat swarm. And if you screw up and maybe the rat swarm will turn on you. But this is from Brian Simon. This is a work in progress. This isn't final. But this is a rat swarm attacking some poor adventurer who who got attacked by rats. So there's the rat swarm. Let's see. This is a sign for an inn called the Tawdry Nymph. This is by Brian Simon as well. It's an inn that it's just sort of we give you a lot of tools or a lot of things for you to take and develop on your own. You get the kernel, the inspiration, the nugget for the idea. Joe came up with this, and then the game master will take this and develop this Tawdry Nymph Tavern to put anywhere he wants to he or she wants to in any campaign setting. So that's just the sign for the Tawdry Nymph.
The
Tawdry Nymph.
And then this one.
This is from the Hills Edge Province book. This is the Archduke of Greenshire's Province. I forget his name. But it's a halfling nobleman by Max Dunbar, of course.
Good to see
Got
Max
his pipe
stuff.
yeah, Max's stuff is just kills me. It's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, he'll make a great mini one day.
And
Hashtag
then
confirmed.
This one.
Ooh.
So this is in the Game Master's Vault. There's a section on underwater adventuring. It's a few pages. Excuse me. And there's also a section on drowning, whether it's underwater, under the underwater section, or just drowning in general. Which I guess that's the only way you can drown. So this is by Brian Simon. This is just showing the perils of underwater adventuring. That she is our intrepid elf sorceress wizardess has gotten her foot caught by a giant clam, and then here comes her elven partner to come save her.
Oh, that's. I mean,
cool.
I like that. It looks like the water's like around him, like it's not
like
touching him.
Yeah, he just
Just
jumped
dived
in.
in.
Yeah, and you can see the shark in the background over there. So he's coming to get some lunch.
yeah, in the left. Telestrate it. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't.
It
Mine's frozen.
Oh, hit refresh.
Oh.
And then this is the last one, I think.
Okay, and this is also from the Hills Edge Province book. In the Hills Edge Province book, there are a couple of mountain or dwarven fortresses that we detail, and this is the queen of one of those fortresses,
Lildora.
Queen Lildora, and she has a magic hammer. Ember Flame, I think. Does it say it on the text? What's it called?
It doesn't.
And so she has this badass hammer. Unfortunately, the badass hammer has got its own intellect and ego, and so
Ooh.
it's not being kind to the queen. So things are happening. So we're excited to share these write-ups with you when you guys get the West Barrow Hills and the Hills Edge Province book.
I think
She's
this is going to
great.
be a cool.
She's awesome.
How would you do the flame in miniature form, or would you not do it?
So there's a couple ways you could do it, right? If you could, you'd have to
Make it
you
kind of
did-
bigger.
If you printed the hammer in clear,
Mm-hmm.
and then just paint and just leave the flame as a wisp that's either
coming off of it.
yeah, or just leave it off in general. I'm not really sure. There's a couple of different ways to do it. She probably
Yeah.
will become a new mini for sure.
Yeah.
And Max's design, she's very geometric, all the cool squared off
Yeah.
shapes.
Especially you can see it in her face.
Yeah.
Her face is very angular, kind of like her armor.
She's great.
So-
Yeah, it's a great piece. He did a great job.
It reminds me of the dwarf from last year's ReaperCon, the iconic,
Mm-hmm.
kind of. But I always like this geometric, kind
He's
of
awesome.
sharp, angular, blocky dwarven concept.
I
neat.
love her boots.
Yep, good stuff. Kind of shades of William O'Connor, the late great William O'Connor, the artist for fantasy artist. Okay.
And I think that's it for the,
Okay, we have to
the
do
art.
another drawing, and then we can go into new releases and stuff.
Okay. Pull that up. I have a lot of buttons.
It's okay. I broke mine, so
Is it broke?
the screen's blue.
Oh. And it's not refreshing?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. These are the next drawers.
Okay.
Okay, we got Gray Mouser, Cranky Dog. Oh, we got Paul.
Pauly Schmazel.
Cato Gatto, and then Laura's Painted Minis.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exclamation point claim if you're those people. And then exclamation point I won something. Question mark. Episode 241. You got a $20 gift card. Hey, you all claimed. That was quick.
Ooh, good job. Congrats.
Congrats.
Was that all the art? Was that all?
I believe so. And then I'll look at the last update. It has some artwork because I don't think we looked at it on screen. But we had the harpy. I think this is the harpy.
Yeah, and I think I explained in the update. Unfortunately, okay, here's the deal. We're trying to really make sure that all our monsters fit on their proper size.
Oh yeah, the base.
right?
Yeah, you did talk about that.
Did we
last
talk about this? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Because
Yeah.
we got her.
We showed her off last.
Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, she's awesome. So we haven't done anything with that yet. It's been the last 2 weeks have been a whirlwind.
Yeah, to the sculpture right there, the base. And then this was what I was.
Oh yeah, from the Game Master's Vault by Brian Syme, we use a goblin warband as an example of some of the things. So that's cool. This is by Izzy Collier. This is the Otter's Mark.
Oh, I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had the black and white version of this. We used for ReaperCon on one of the cups, the Otter's Mark cup, and Izzy went and colored it, and it's just gorgeous. And the otters are just cool, right? So
Gotta go find the lore about the Otter's Mark.
yeah, so Otter's Mark is a town in our setting. It'll be in the Hills Edge book. This is the section, the header for the section on Henchmen and Hirelings, and if you look, you might recognize two of those minis as from the Henchmen and Hirelings box.
The wagon.
The guy pushing the wheelbarrow, and then the other guy. So, and our two iconic adventurers, the dwarf and the female fighter, are bossing them around, telling them to haul that treasure. This is an homage to the old Dungeon Master's Guide art. Brian Syme did this, kind of it's a sort of a tip of the hat to that. Just a cool image with evokes a lot of 1E vibes to it. So cool.
I think that's it for that.
Yeah, it was a pretty short update.
I believe I can't find the comment now, but it was old DM Rick. He asked about power ups. Are there going to be any power ups for DDRPG?
So I really would like to get one more in there before we close it up, before we close the Pledge Manager. Once we send the files off to the printer, once we get a solid date on when those are going to be, whatever, done and when they're going to be back and when we're actually going to get the filament rolling, we'll need to close it. If there's time to squeeze something else in, we certainly can, but I don't want to just put something in there for the sake of just putting it in. I want to put something in that's cool, that's worth it. So, yeah. So I really do want to. I just haven't figured out exactly what that's going to be yet.
Yeah. Okay.
4.
Okay.
I'm doing the next drawing.
Okay.
Just getting it ready.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you didn't miss anything, Rick. Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, we got new releases and stuff.
Yes, they come out in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Right.
So what did we just release last week?
It was the siren, the harp, the treasure, Desmond
Oh,
tells no
yeah.
tales.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are cool little sets. And what's surprising to me personally, maybe y'all have seen them online, but I haven't seen them. Dead Men Tell No Tales, which is just a badass little vignette.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
The guy sitting on the chair, yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome. And I have never seen one painted. Now again, I'm not out scouring the web looking for this kind of stuff, but John, have you seen a version of that painted on?
I believe I've seen a few.
socials?
I've seen a few.
Okay, it's so cool. It's just a cool set. It's got a lot of cool.
Especially because it was
Emotion.
a resin piece from ReaperCon
It was emotion.
2022.
It was a resin piece first, right? Resin piece first, yes, right. And the other two, obviously, I haven't seen those because they're kind of new. I mean, Bones 6 people have gotten them, but they're neat. They're really neat.
Harp of the Sirens and Treasures of the Sea King. And then also the Lanchneck
Okay,
came out.
2 heads.
Yep.
Yep. With Gideon. Marcus.
He's cool. Both designed by Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Lishman sculpted the Helga piece, and Werner sculpted Marcus. The Marcus Gideon is a classic. 14053, Lauren, is that his number?
Which one?
His old
Marcus Gideon, his warlord number, was it 14053? I don't remember.
number. Oh, it doesn't say it on here like I thought it would. But
Okay.
yeah, there's those.
He's neat.
And then in 2 weeks, obviously, you guys know we've been talking about them, but it's the these the
Yeah.
succubus. I saw the printed versions of these today.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, this guy's cool. The hammer, like weird, like spear looking guy.
Yeah,
Ogre.
he's got the rhino head.
Oh, you know what? Him fighting against like a mumlac or something would be so cool.
The paint job's really great too.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Succubus.
Ooh, she's nice.
She's tall too. She's stretched. She's not really that much bigger. She's just stretched out,
And then the mercenary huntress.
which is a really popular freebooter piece from a long time ago.
So there's those 4, and then obviously the ballista comes out later that month. in
Actually,
February.
so we were just talking about that at the beginning of the show, that I pushed it to the 24th because I didn't know when Courtney would be finished with the production.
Yeah.
He's finished early. So this will actually be on 210.
210.
210 with these other pieces.
Oh, so these are the Shark by Ballista is 210 then.
Yes. So I need to change that. We just talked about that a while ago. So that'll be moving to 210.
And then the Chibi,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this guy,
It's awesome. That one's painted by Michael Proctor. It's so cool.
is coming out on the 10th of February. So that's 5 days before the quarterly contest. And then also, let me go to full screen so I don't make you dizzy. I'm changing my screens here. But from Ron has some painted versions of.
What was it? How much?
The promo.
So what is today? The 20 what? 9?
Today's the 30th.
Today's the 30th. Yeah. I think it's Saturday. is
Saturday's the
first?
1st?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I don't have my stuff ready. I guess I got to do that tomorrow. I thought Sunday was the 1st for some reason. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, anyway, so tomorrow's the last day to get
The
Bard.
30,191
The Bard.
Fizban.
Yeah.
What's her doodle? What's his name? I don't know.
Farquaad-esque.
that guy.
Bard.
His last day to get him free is tomorrow. Okay. But then again, we have something new coming out
Yeah.
on the 1st, which is Saturday.
Desmond.
Desmond.
This guy.
Desmond Ottewald. Yes.
He-
So he's free all throughout January, but starting in February, you get a new guy. And John's got pictures.
This
What's
guy.
free. Yeah, he's so cool.
Painted by.
Painted by Daryl Roberts, sculpted by Bobby Jackson and Andy Pieper. Andy Pieper did the dog, the wolfhound, and then Bobby did the guy sitting in the chair. Now, the base is not sold with this. There is no base with this guy.
I think is that a base boss base?
You know what?
think
I
it
think
is.
it's Base Boss
Esque.
esque. I don't think that's specific base.
Because Daryl painted this.
He did.
and
He had to print it and paint
And
it.
he sculpted, him and Kevin sculpted the base boss stuff.
Taz Lance, the cannons, the ballistas only sold separately. There's no bulk for that.
I think this is a version of the base top.
Yeah, I think he took the file and cut it out to the size he wanted,
Yep.
40 millimeter round, and then put it on there like that. So we have other photos. Let's see.
There. Oh, it's in the same folder. There we go.
There we go.
Where's that door from?
Daryl made that.
Oh, okay.
a long time ago, and it's just been. I had a painted copy of it just sitting on in the studio, and I was like, I'll just shoot it with that.
Yeah, he did a really good job on the fur. Look at that. Like,
Oh, it looks
the
great.
Under fur.
Looks really great. Yeah,
The brown.
he did a gorgeous. It was just a gorgeous job with that.
I think that the doggo is going to be popular.
Yeah,
And who sculpted that?
Andy Pieper.
Andy.
Yeah.
It's a joint sculpt, right? Bobby and Pieper.
Yes. Yes.
Get a free mail.
And
with
so
the
the guy in the chair is all one piece, right? So the chair's all attached. Everything's all attached. And the dog, of course, is separate. But there is no base with this model. So it's just flat. They're both flat on the bottom.
It's just called the Stranger.
The stranger. Yeah.
And we don't have a name for the dog, or
If you want to have a name for the dog, we can call him whatever you want to call him.
Oh.
Let's have a contest.
okay.
So we got another angle. Let's keep looking.
okay. Oops. This one.
So I just sort of propped it up in front of the green griffin fireplace. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a painted version of the green griffin fireplace, but if you were to just put all that stuff on a base, it would look badass. It would look so cool.
Oh yeah.
The OSL from the fire on the guy, it would be so neat.
It's gonna be a cool model, I think.
It is cool. Let's see what else.
I think that's it.
I think we have a couple more. I think we just have a couple of angles. The back angle, right?
Oh, because he has his little pack. He has his backpack on the right side
There's
there.
a sword in his backpack. Let's see what else. That's the money shot right there. And then I think there's
This one?
that one is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the marketing angle. And then I think, let's see, there's a couple of different angles where you can,
There's
like
the
that
pack.
one, you see
Yeah.
that side, you can see the pack and a little bit better.
his sword and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's so good. The sculpting on the furs, this is really good. Andy did awesome.
Stranger and Drifter.
Ooh.
Drifter.
So next month, I don't have photos yet, and we're we're a ways
Oh.
away. Next month is a similar. I think I mentioned this 2 weeks ago. There's a similar promo item.
Similar to this.
Dobbin and Boulder.
Oh,
It's another 2-piece set.
Dobbin and
Dobbin and
Boulder.
Boulder.
Sounds like a halfling angle. That with that name. Are they two halflings, or is it a halfling and an animal?
Would you like to see?
Yes.
I mean, are you gonna show chat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Chat, you guys can guess based on the names. Gnome. I would take gnome as well. Oh.
Oh.
It's gonna be
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Killer.
It's gonna be great. And
Sorry, chat. I know it's torture.
Let me show you guys.
Name the dog Honor.
Ooh.
So I was right with halfling. So you guys got halfling.
Yeah.
John.
Sorry.
Anyway, and so they're separate, right? So
Oh. Those and they're greens.
they're
Yeah.
green.
My spoiler by that. So you can kind of guess who made them. Maybe there's 3 people. You got 3 choices.
All right, fine. Spoiler alert. It's Julie.
Okay, Julie.
Julie did it, right? But it's cute. And if you like this, I think you'll like the March promo too.
Dobbin
Yeah.
and Boulder.
Oh my gosh. And from April, we've got a big surprise
Okay,
for April.
Ron, too much.
It's gonna be a great April Fool's mini.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, okay.
You've seen it?
I have
no.
not.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh.
We'll get there eventually, chat.
It's but guess what? Well, that is 2 months away, I guess.
Yeah. Let's get through
But-
Strider and Doggy.
You guys
first.
are gonna love March. You're gonna love April for sure. I don't know about May yet, but I think no, it's not an empty blister. We've done that before.
I think March is going to be a good one. That's
March is gonna be a good one. April, you're gonna love. You're gonna love. So sorry, I'm sorry, chat. I hate to do that to you guys.
I think I guess since we're kind of winding down towards the end of the episode here, let us know if you guys have any like pertinent questions in chat, and Lauren can pull them
Yep.
up, I guess, or tell me about them.
Yeah.
But I've been meaning to. I showed Lauren this, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But and I don't know if I talked about it on Reaper Land. I don't think I did. But just something I don't know if you've seen.
We kind of talked about this one.
Oh yeah, me and you talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Ron. He's so excited. He gets to have all the secrets,
It's
but
cute. It's so cute. Yeah.
so for a couple of years I've been following this guy. I don't know. Have you heard of this guy, Ron? David Bird. He's a photographer.
Yes.
Yes.
I love his stuff.
The bee
It's
corns?
fantastic. Yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's just something interesting that I found, a couple of years ago, but I didn't know if chat knows, but I'd pass it on to chat if you guys are interested. But he makes like calendars and stuff, but he does a lot of photography.
His wildlife photography. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is great. And where it pauses at the right time and he takes the photograph.
But he makes these little creatures, beacorns out of acorns and twigs and flowers and things like that, and they're so
It's
cool.
brilliant. It's brilliant.
And
The
it's
guy's fantastic.
it kind of ties into the miniature world because they're miniature things. It's
they're-
kind of like sculpting, but
they're
not really.
amazing. They're those are brilliant. Yeah, that's some fantastic stuff.
And I like the one where he's like riding a rat, like this
The
one.
mouse,
that
yeah.
one.
or riding the mouse.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know how he got it on there.
I think it's a taxidermied mouse.
You think?
I think so. Yeah, has to be right.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Everything he does is live and natural.
Maybe he had a
Photoshopped
pet
it
a
on there?
pet a pet rat.
Maybe he did.
Oh, he said it's not. Oh, so it's live. Oh, that's
Everything
crazy.
he does is amazing. Is live. Yeah.
And then like this little one where it's like reaching for the flowers. I like it when he does the flower dresses, but it's just so cool.
Yeah. No, it's great.
I
This
figured it'd
guy's
be
really
cool.
good stuff.
And then the other one is this guy. He's like a Swedish. I think he's Swedish, but he does these huge sculptures out of trolls. Like makes these huge troll sculptures out of recycled wood all around the world. So you can go into like big parks and you find these like, you know, if you can imagine like coming into a big park
That's cool.
and you come across this giant troll
That's awesome.
in the woods. It's just cool photo ops.
is awesome.
And he spends all of his time making these, and they're so cool where they're like sitting and like they can like grab you. It's just so interesting, and it's just a lot of and they kind of go together with the beacorns and this guy, but just super interesting things I've been following for a while.
Max is asking about excuse me, a California Fire charity mini.
Yes, I meant to ask about that.
We had talked about it, and Jason and I had come up with an idea for doing one, but we are still we're still doing the North Carolina, Appalachia, Florida charity mini. That's still available. The turtle.
Koga.
And unfortunately, it's just things are so really crazy right now that everyone's running around in a lot of different directions.
Yeah,
We
I just
can't-
think we couldn't do it fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just stop and just go, okay, let's do this now. Now, I know also that Glenn Harris donated a dog for us to use for disabled veteran charities, for people who use the dogs for
Service dog.
therapy. Therapy dogs, service dogs. And so he donated a dog for us to give to a charity for that. He gave that to us at ReaperCon. And that was supposed to be the January promotion or a charity mini. But obviously we didn't get to that. Jason and I talked about the charity mini for the California fires too. But until we can all sit down with Dave and sort of figure out how are we going to continue doing this or stop that one and then do this. We need to decide if we're going to do that or not. Obviously the California stuff is terrible. I mean, as was North Carolina. And we'd like to help. We just need to figure out how we're going to do that. So we would like to, and we have talked about it, and we talked about it the day it happened. And Jason and I, like I said, we talked about what we would want to do, and we've got a pretty good idea. It's just a matter of just doing it. So we just have to just stop and just slow the world down for a minute until we can implement it.
Get production on it.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Do I hit send to pop it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got this bad boy.
Yeah, in store. Yes, you do.
Yeah, they should be still in
Yeah.
store.
Yeah, you still get promo
sure.
models. Sometimes, you can get them the day of, especially if you come in and they're like, hey, because sometimes they forget to go grab the promos. But once they grab them and bring them over, they're available. And they can just go
Yes,
grab them. For
sure.
Okay, then we got this bad boy.
I saw people talking about in the Discord about this. Eventually, yes. I know we talked about cutting the tails off and remaking the molds and doing all that stuff. So
We talked
it's
about
just
it
thing
a
that
little
needs
bit
to be-
yesterday as well. We were in the warehouse cleaning out stuff, and the Base Boss 2 shelf was still up.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've actually officially declared it, but we need to do a Base Boss 2 update and say, okay, this Kickstarter is now officially over.
It's done.
If you missed it, if you didn't get your stuff, if you didn't close your pledge, it's over. The game is over. And now we can start moving towards putting it into retail. Now, I think the actual styrene bases, don't we already have those? In the store?
Yeah.
So now it's just,
I don't know about that. But
I thought we did. The next step is to just move the inserts.
inserts, yeah.
Right? And probably what we'll
toppers.
do, and yeah, Lauren's making a note to talk about that, is we would take certain, and probably the best-selling inserts. Do you remember what those
The
ones were?
wood,
The
I
wood
think.
ones?
Wood grain.
We would take those and release those first. But we'd have to work those into our system right now. And John, are you backed up? You have a lot of stuff to do.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
So I would think that maybe
But-
I'm just going to guess a summer release that would be with that
Because
the time
they're
we were able to get to
relatively,
that.
I would say they're relatively fast, but they are relatively quick to make. It's just getting the
It's
masters.
just the
and doing all
time
that
and getting it
stuff.
all done.
But they will come. Yes.
You know, we could look at possibly scheduling some of the bestsellers for the spring. We could try that. I mean, someone remind Lauren if you'll remind me to look at that.
I got my
yeah.
list of stuff to remind people.
I think 2025 for sure. I
Yeah.
would expect.
And I think even sooner in 2025 than later. We just got to make sure to do it. Lauren, any word on another round of mystery paint sets?
Ooh, mystery paint set. We have just moved all of paint and everything over, so we're gonna look into it. Bonita's finally able to be in paint for more than 50 minutes a day. So we and her actually talked about it yesterday.
Okay.
So we're looking at everything, seeing what we want to put in the next mystery paint set.
Now, did she already pick out the 2 new special colors for it?
She's picked them out, but she wants to make a couple rounds, look at it,
Oh, okay.
see what's going on.
So she's still developing that.
She's developing it soon, but
Okay.
I was hoping January, but then
Right.
we moved.
We know how things go.
Yeah.
Right. We get it.
So, but it is still locked in here for sure.
Yeah.
Scott Beal. When will all the Michaels be carrying your minis? I don't know. I don't know what the status is on the Michaels project. I know that they've asked us for a restock, and they've given us deadlines and all that stuff, and we're talking to them about fulfillment and
Yeah,
all that stuff. So.
Yeah, I think that it's safe to say we've been going back and forth on it, but there's been no final decisions being made on either side regarding what we're going to do.
That's a big project. So
Yeah, so they've mentioned it. We've brought it up. It's gone back and forth, but there's been no final or definitive decision on what's going to happen next. So it's not dead. It's just sort of we're playing telephone back and forth. So we'll just have to wait and see.
So Elite Noobs is asking about Coal Black, the Christmas paint set. Isn't Coal Black? Wasn't it somewhere else?
It's in the holiday paint.
It is in the holiday paint
Yeah,
set,
but I thought it was
we
somewhere
had did we not just come up with a bunch of holiday paints that were unpackaged, or was that something else that we
No,
found?
there's some that are unpackaged. I was actually going to discuss with Ron about some of that. Maybe a little bit later, maybe some new colors, or not new colors, but some colors that might have been found that
I think I hear a lot about Raven Feather and about Coal Black. Yeah, I mean, it's just,
that's something to discuss.
you could.
after
Well,
the
we
show.
could. Yeah, I'm not opposed to
Maybe
to-
Christmas in July angle.
maybe.
Yeah, Samurai
Yeah,
Jack.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people love Coal Black. So
Yeah, and that was kind of the point of putting out these sets is to see which paints are popular, so those can be taken and quote unquote graduated into the regular line. And we just never really had a maybe
Greenwood.
green purple.
That was the promotional color, wasn't it?
That was the Reaper color
for Kevin. Yeah.
That one,
Death
Yeah.
Knight Black.
There's a lot of good colors a lot of really good ones, especially during the pandemic. We had some new ones, some good ones.
I think what's the one that I really love? It was Ghost Key or it was like a verdigris color, like a bright teal-y. A lot of people used it for verdigris.
Key.
Skeleton
Skeleton
Key?
Key, yeah.
I think that might be it.
It's in the dungeon. Master
yeah,
set.
that one should be.
All the pirate colors I really like. When we had the
I think the
pirate
colors
colors
are really really great.
like map the map one.
treasure map.
Treasure map. I loved all those.
Yeah, those are really good. And Benita was asking me, she's like, well, they don't sell. I said, well, they're buried on our website. And so I was like, I'll talk to John about doing a little video. And then I forgot. So remind me to talk to you about doing a little video.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Treasure Map. Spyglass Brass. Yeah.
They're both two good sets.
Yeah, I think the pirate set was awesome. I guess we didn't talk about ReaperCon at all.
Oh.
But I know I've been getting some messages about teachers submitting classes and things like that. So that will be opening up soon too for events and all that stuff. And if you guys in chat know of any people that you would like to come teach at ReaperCon, or you think we should reach out to, let us know or let them know. To reach out and come teach at ReaperCon, or even to come hang out with us. That would be nice. So let us
party.
know who you think we should reach out to.
Treasure map is not sold singly. KBS Snow Owl. Michael Paints Minis. No, I did not. I still need to talk to you about that. It's been, but again, I haven't had a chance to even to work on it yet. So, but I do want to get you to help me with that if you're willing to do that.
Somebody asked about video games. I don't know if we'll have arcades again at ReaperCon. I don't know. We haven't thought about. We haven't talked about that really, but
I love the arcade. I think it's fun.
Juggling, Pewter Rooster, yeah, maybe. Well, if you submit the classes, you're in. I participated in it last year. But yeah, let me look for a raid while you guys talk about.
Do we have one more draw to?
I think we do. Did we?
Well, while he's doing that,
Yeah, I'll do
I
that.
think it was Copo Drazi. I wanted to say thank you for that lovely, lovely message. That was so sweet.
I guess I'll talk about this too
Okay.
before we do that.
So
I guess the hotel sold out.
Maybe
Just
in
so-
5 minutes.
So you
Did
guys
it
can
sell
see
again
it.
in 5 minutes? Okay.
Super nice, super sweet. I loved it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So I saw some people asking about the cup. Everybody asks about it all the time. So this was made by another Twitch streamer who used to own a game store, and now they own their own pottery making company, like ceramic studio.
yeah.
And they're a Twitch streamer as well. They're called Play in the Mud. And so I had this made as a test to see if we wanted to buy some for ReaperCon. This was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. it's one
So this was the test mug that I got. And she said that they've gotten better like vector readers and things now. So she said if we wanted to do another test, we could. And she offered that we could do pre-orders, which is pretty cool. So we are talking about that. I told Dave about it. So we could go either way. We might do pre-orders where it gets shipped to ReaperCon, and after you buy them from her and they get shipped to ReaperCon, you can pick them up there as a pre-order thing, or we might just purchase a bunch of them and have them for sale in the booth. So that's an option as well. But there you go. I saw some people asking about it. There you go.
Yeah.
We've been getting questions about it for a while.
Okay.
But there you go.
It's a really sturdy cup.
It's cool.
And then here are the last drawers. We got Ishan. I am Turgeon. Skelsey. Old DM.
Oh,
And-
that's rigged.
Arrowgator. Oops. There we go. Exclamation point claim. If you see your name there, you won a $20 gift card. This episode 241. Follow the instructions in chat. Exclamation point, I won something, question mark. You need to email that email with the episode number. Wow, you guys all claimed. Congratulations. That was quick. There you go. Oh, I saw your,
Congratulations.
I put your message away. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
I think it was Copo Drazi talking about us doing streams and updating everybody.
Yeah, and just being
Thank you,
very,
Copo.
very nice. It's good to hear sometimes.
Yeah, things are starting to wrap up. I'm excited. I mean, I know we've been talking a lot about the building, but that's just kind of what our main focus has been for the past
really
couple
taken
of
up all our time,
months.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Well, yesterday, me and David spent all day almost over there just packing stuff up, or half a day at least.
yeah. I know you guys are all
a lot of
building
stuff.
doubt, but it'll be done
lot of
soon.
stuff.
So.
Yeah. We don't have a choice. 24th has got to be done.
Dr. Bob, swag as separate or with ticket this year? What did we do last year? We did ticket. We
You
did
get
it
swag,
with ticket.
You'll get a swag something with your ticket this year, and then we'll also be doing the boxes.
Oh, boxes are
the
coming
boxes
back.
are making a comeback this year. Yeah,
Ooh. Yeah, I'll look for a raid.
with
Sorry.
some exclusive items. So
Oh,
they won't be available except for in the box.
oh, that's
That's what I hear.
Spoilers.
Oh, that's always so fun. I love exclusives. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
They
they're
get me every time.
Here
I
we
do
go.
a lot of the makeup boxes.
No other huge changes for ReaperCon this year. It should be a lot of fun and more of what you expect. But as far as changes, quote unquote, not really.
Yeah, me and Bill talked a little bit after the end of ReaperCon last year because I wanted to do. Oh gosh, come on. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Trying to do the raid here and talk at the same time. But I want to do some kind of con game like I've always done. But this year, tied in with the factions a little bit, maybe, or the whatever the groups are going to be that we can join. But it'll have something with your badge, I think, is what we're planning. So you can do it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. The
And so-
idea that he had was awesome.
And Hyper Bunny says I was fine without the boxes. Oh well. We don't have time to go into it today, but there are reasons why we do and why we don't. Faction bingo is a great idea, but we'll get into that later. There's still time to sort these things out, but we're just trying to make sure everyone has a good time. We provide a lot of cool, fun stuff for everyone to enjoy. And
Fort Wapple's coming back, or at least right now it
Now.
is. He said he's coming, and we have a spot for him. And I've sent him an email, waiting for a response back. So
hey, Dogfather, shut up. We don't care. Nobody gives a damn. The Chiefs are going to win anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. But yeah. All right, we're gonna be raiding CNOT Bush. So go tell him, say what's up. I don't know what he's sculpting right now. But he's sculpting something. You guys have a good night. I'll be here with Dave tomorrow, I think, possibly, for Reaper Land. Yeah.
Okay.
Have a
All
good
right.
week. Have a good weekend.
Oh, y'all, please don't encourage him. All right, goodbye, y'all.
Bye.